In the top stories, local heroes honored at 5th Annual Constituency 8 Community Awards. Carifta team meets and interacts with Olympic gold medalist, and police force hosts staff development training. The details on these stories and more after the break.
It's something that you can't put into words. A buzz in the air. From the time you wake up, you're ready to go. The freedom, the fantasy, the fete. To know it is to live it and love it. You have to experience it. If you know, you know. Angostura White Oak Rum. New look, same vibes inside.
Keeping up with the kids' growth spurts might mean time for a bigger fridge. Don't worry, at Quartz, we've got you. Need to upgrade your home? Get new arrivals in dining. Plus, buy more and save more on bedroom sets and get an additional 10% on credit purchases of any bedroom set. Want quality products that provide value at the best prices backed by full warranty? We've got you. Plus, shop today and pay later with Quartz Ready Finance. Whatever you need, we've got you. Only at Quartz, bringing value home.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Major Newscast. I am Shaira Flanders. Nationally, the 5th Annual Honorable Dr. Terence Drew Constituency Number 8 Community Awards celebrated some of the nation's most dedicated citizens in a heartfelt ceremony recognizing their outstanding contributions to community service, healthcare, leadership, youth empowerment, and nation building. Among the honorees were Creighton Pension, who received the National Contribution Award for his dedicated public service. The Labor Spirit Award went to Mrs. Bernadette Bass, a lifelong supporter of the Labour Party, known for her energy, generosity, and commitment to community events. Jemmy Frazier, a renowned early childhood educator with over 45 years of experience, was presented an award in the category of education. Tenford Gray received an award in the category of entrepreneurship. Miss Lucinda Monzac and Mrs. Sylvia Chapman were honored for their exceptional service in healthcare. Monzac, a nurse and midwife, also runs a non-profit supporting school children and prison ministry. Chapman, a long-time community health officer, provided hands-on care and education to families across the island. Miss Charlotte Salters received the Community Service Award for her 27 years in civil service, leading programs like Project Viola and mentoring at-risk youth. Pastor Leroy Matthew was awarded for community leadership, recognized for his faith-driven outreach, disaster relief, and leadership in religious and civic spheres. For his work with youth, Aidan Hendrickson, a police constable and founder of several youth initiatives, was presented with the Youth Empowerment Award. Several honorary awards recognized outstanding contributions to national development. Julie Williams for her vocal and passionate commitment to the labor movement. Reverend Joseph Edmead for over 70 years of service in church, sports, and community leadership. Mrs. Joanne Phillip, a former constituency chair, for her dedication to the Labour Party and her commitment. The event served as a powerful reminder of the impact ordinary citizens make through extraordinary service. And in other news, members of Team Unstoppable SKN, the Federation's Carifta track and field team, had the incredible opportunity to meet and engage with Olympic gold medalist Thea LaFond Gatson at the Eastern Caribbean Central Banks, or ECCB, 9th Annual Growth and Resilience Dialogue in St. Kitts. Lafond, who made history by securing Dominica's first ever Olympic gold medal in the triple jump at the 2024 Paris Games, shared her inspiring journey from her early days in Dominica to achieving global athletic excellence. The ECCB's Growth and Resilience Dialogue, held on April 10th to 11th, 2025, focuses on transformative themes including indigenous tourism, data infrastructure, sports tourism, and electronic vehicles or EVs, aiming to foster regional development and growth. This encounter served as a powerful source of motivation for our athletes, as LaFond Gadsden emphasized the importance of resilience, dedication, and the pursuit of excellence, values that resonate deeply with Team Unstoppable SKN. SKN Athletics extends its heartfelt thanks to Thea LaFond Gadsden for her time and insights, and to the ECCB for facilitating this meaningful interaction. And in other news, the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force RSCNPF recently conducted a 3-day training program aimed at enhancing the leadership and management capabilities of its supervisory level officers and civilian staff. Held from April 8th to 11th, 2025, the sessions were led by senior members of the force, including Deputy Commissioner of Police Cromwell Henry, Assistant Commissioner of Police Andre Mitchell, and Force Personnel Officer Eartha Carey. The training was designed to strengthen core management competencies and included practical role-playing exercises focused on handling challenging interpersonal scenarios between supervisors and their subordinates. The initiative forms part of the force's broader commitment to professional development and administrative excellence. Participants responded positively to the sessions, engaging actively throughout the training and indicating a strong interest in further development opportunities. According to the RSCNPF, Force Personnel Officer Eartha Carey remains committed to prioritizing professional growth initiatives across all levels of the organization, ensuring that both officers and civilian staff benefit from continued training and development. And after the break, Ministry of Creative Economy completes Drum Dynamics workshop, and St. Kitts concludes week-long meat cutting training. Stay with us.
Are you tired of Wi-Fi dead zones in your home? The Cable has the ultimate solution with our whole home Wi-Fi coverage. Say goodbye to frustrating signal drops and hello to seamless connectivity in every corner of your home. No more
Mom, my tablet's not working in my bedroom. My game is freezing, Daddy.
or WhatsApp calls dropping as you walk around the house. So many people struggle with dead zones and restricted Wi-Fi, and the Cable has the answer. Enjoy full blanket increased Wi-Fi coverage with installation in 48 hours or less. Whole home Wi-Fi coverage is here. Get the whole family connected today. Come in or call the Cable at 465-2588 to get your whole home Wi-Fi boost installed. The Cable, always giving you more. Terms and conditions apply.
Here are your hosts for Volume at IGA Special.
Running April 3rd to April 16th.
Now, our Value Club Blue Tag Specials. Mealers pastas are just $5.99 each. Banquet chicken nuggets and tenders just $24.99. Blue ribbon ice cream, $32.99. Essential everyday frozen vegetables, $5.99. Morningstar meatless entrees, just $20.99. Tide liquid detergent, $34.99. And now our very low weekly
Value deals! Suavitel fabric softener, $17.99. Nipple pancake mixes, $11.99. Malt-to-meal bagged cereals, $17.99. All El Paso taco shells and tortilla shells, $9.99. The Colgate toothpaste, $6.99. Colgate toothbrush, soft and medium, $4.99. Shop smart, shop value mart. Tell them in Spanish.
sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en Value Mart.
Republic Bank's Power to Make a Difference annual call for submissions is now open for 2025. Last year, innovative and inspired NGOs, changemakers, activists, and community leaders from the Eastern Caribbean and St. Martin answered the call to be the one to make the change and received financial support to help them enable sustainable futures for youth, entrepreneurs, communities, the environment, the disabled, and the vulnerable. Now it's your turn. For more information, visit republicbanbec.com. Application deadline is May 27th. Republic Bank gives you the power to make a difference.
Healthwise on ZIZ TV, Mondays at 8:30 p.m. Hosted by Dr. Monique Lescott, Dr. Jolette Woodley, and Dr. Patrice Lawrence.
While others see customers as numbers, we see our customers as people, neighbors, friends, who deserve more than one-sided connections. That's why we're redefining what real connection is by prioritizing our customers and showing our appreciation by putting our money where your loyalty is. Flow customers claim $600 in gift cards when you add internet to your postpaid plan. That's loyalty that flows both ways.
Thank you for staying with us. Minister with responsibility for the creative economy, the Honorable Samuel Duggins, has praised his staff for completing of a drum dynamics workshop. Minister Duggins said on Friday, "We proudly concluded yet another successful edition of the Drum Dynamics Workshop, a bold demonstration of this government's unwavering commitment to nurturing the next generation through intentional, culture-based programming. Through the work of the Department of Creative Economy, we continue to invest in our children, not just as future artists, but as confident, disciplined, and culturally grounded leaders. Thank you to the parents who believed in the vision and made the choice to register their children for an experience rooted in our heritage and designed to inspire. Kudos to the hard-working staff and talented instructors who ensured the week ran seamlessly and poured their energy into making this week so impactful. I thoroughly enjoyed the final showcase, watching our children perform with such pride and rhythm. After just a few days of training, it was powerful and inspiring." In other news, a week-long hands-on meat-cutting training course spearheaded by the Department of Agriculture in St. Kitts in collaboration with the Inter-American Institute for Cooperation on Agriculture, ICA, concluded successfully on April 11, 2025. The training began on Tuesday, April 8th and was held at the St. Kitts Abattoir, where participants received practical instruction focused on the safe and efficient processing of pork and beef. Topics included carcass breakdown techniques, the identification of primal and subprimal cuts, proper meat handling and packaging, and skill reinforcement through comprehensive assessments. The program was led by Mr. Peter Daniels, an experienced production manager from Jamaica with over 30 years in the meat processing industry. His expertise guided participants through advanced techniques in meat fabrication, aimed at improving industry practices and product quality. This initiative supports the Ministry of Agriculture's broader objective to raise local processing standards and strengthen the porcine industry. The training was well received and is expected to contribute to a more skilled workforce and higher quality meat production across the Federation. And in other news, the St. Kitts Electric Company, or SKELEC, is reminding the public of its scheduled maintenance outages for this week, beginning on April 14th and ending on April 18th. On Tuesday, April 15th, in Bird Rock Road, vicinity of Hobson Enterprises and Wigley Avenue, will be without power between the hours of 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. On Wednesday, April 16th, in Tabernacle Village, Upper Timberlane, George Peace, the outage will begin at 9 a.m. and end at 1 p.m. And on Thursday, April 17th, between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m., Buckley's Park vicinity of Magnolia Residences will be without power. Meanwhile, Skilec is reminding its customers that its offices will be closed on Friday 18th April and Monday 21st April 2025 in recognition of Good Friday and Easter Monday. The offices will reopen on Tuesday 22nd April 2025. And coming up in regional news, Grenada and Saudi Arabia sign air service agreement. Stay with us.
It's the sale you've been waiting for, happening now. Discounts galore at your favorite Hosford store. Hosford's Furniture and Appliances, Ashley's Furniture Home Store, Hosford's Building and Nevis Centers, and Hosford's Auto Parts and Accessories. Get ready for discounts galore. Store discounts, big discounts, small discounts, VAT discounts, and more. We're slashing prices with at least 4% VAT off and up to 20% off store-wide on furniture, appliances, auto parts, building materials, and hardware, and so much more. Discounts galore across all Hosford stores. And that's not all. Customer discounts and even Value Club member savings mean the deals just keep getting better. Whether you're upgrading your home, tackling your next project, or fixing your ride, Hosford has you covered. Take advantage of the discounts galore at all Hosford stores today. At Hosford's Furniture and Appliances, Ashley's Furniture Home Store, Hosford's Building and Nevis Centers, and Hosford's Auto Parts and Accessories. Hurry in! These offers won't last long. Don't miss out on the biggest savings of the year. Visit any Hosford store now and start saving with discounts galore in every store. Big deals, big savings, and more. Terms and conditions apply.
Are you tired of Wi-Fi dead zones in your home? The Cable has the ultimate solution with our whole home Wi-Fi coverage. Say goodbye to frustrating signal drops and hello to seamless connectivity in every corner of your home. No more
Mom, my tablet's not working in my bedroom. My game is freezing, Daddy.
or WhatsApp calls dropping as you walk around the house. So many people struggle with dead zones and restricted Wi-Fi, and the Cable has the answer. Enjoy full blanket increased Wi-Fi coverage with installation in 48 hours or less. Whole home Wi-Fi coverage is here. Get the whole family connected today. Come in or call the Cable at 465-2588 to get your whole home Wi-Fi boost installed. The Cable, always giving you more. Terms and conditions apply.
While others see customers as numbers, we see our customers as people, neighbors, friends. So we're putting our money where your loyalty is. Flow customers claim $600 in gift cards when you add internet to your postpaid plan today.
On to news on the regional scene. Grenada has signed a historic air service agreement with the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, marking a major milestone in diplomatic and economic cooperation between the two nations. The agreement aims to expand international air connectivity, enhance tourism, and open new avenues for trade and investment. The accord was formally signed today in Doha by Grenada's Prime Minister and Minister for Civil Aviation, Honorable Dick Mitchell, and His Excellency Abdulaziz bin Abdullah Al Duwalij, President of Saudi Arabia's General Authority of Civil Aviation. The signing followed bilateral discussions between aviation officials, including the Vice President of Air Transport and International Cooperation, the Director of the Bilateral Agreements Department, and technical teams from both countries. This agreement sets the framework for the operation of international commercial air transport services between Grenada and Saudi Arabia. It outlines key provisions governing administrative and operational responsibilities, traffic rights, code sharing, tariffs, and safety and security standards. Meanwhile, health officials in Belize have confirmed the country's first measles cases in more than 3 decades, raising concern as the Americas grapple with a sharp resurgence of the highly contagious disease. According to a statement released by the Ministry of Health and Wellness on April 13th, 2 individuals from the Corozal and Cayo districts tested positive for the measles virus after recently returning from a trip to Mexico. The travelers arrived in Belize on March 31st, and 2 members of the group later developed fever and rash symptoms. Laboratory testing confirmed measles infection. All members of the travel group are currently in isolation and under medical supervision. These are the first recorded measles cases in Belize since 1991. The ministry noted that the situation underscores the importance of vaccination, as measles is entirely preventable through the MMR vaccine, which protects against measles, mumps, and rubella. And coming up, Bukele rejects U.S. request on wrongful deportation. We'll have the details when we return.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain. But NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very
At National Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you, always.
Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end.
On the international scene, El Salvador President Nayib Bukele said Monday he will not return a man mistakenly deported from the U.S. even after a federal court ordered his return. Speaking alongside President Donald Trump at the White House, Bukele dismissed the request to repatriate Kilmar Abrego Garcia as, quote, preposterous, echoing U.S. claims that the man is a member of the MS-13 gang. Abrego Garcia, a Maryland resident with legal protections against deportation, was sent to El Salvador in March under the 1978 or 1798 Alien Enemies Act and placed in a high-security prison. Despite a U.S. Supreme Court ruling upholding an order to facilitate his return, the Biden administration has so far declined to intervene, saying it's not obligated to extract him from a foreign prison. Trump praised Bukele for accepting deportees and pledged U.S. support to expand El Salvador's prison system. Rights groups and Abrego's family insist he is not a gang member and was denied due process. Outside the White House, protesters, including Abrego's U.S. citizen wife, demanded his return. In other news, Blue Origin launched its first all-women crew into space on Monday, with 6 passengers, including Gail King, Katy Perry, and Lauren Sanchez, on a brief but historic journey aboard the New Shepard rocket. The NS-31 mission reached the Kármán line 62 miles above Earth, marking the 11th human flight for Jeff Bezos' space program. The roughly 11-minute trip included 4 minutes of weightlessness before the capsule safely parachuted back to Earth. Also on board were former NASA rocket scientist Aisha Bowe, civil rights activist Amanda Nguyen, and film producer Carrie-Ann Flynn. Bowe became the first Bahamian and Nguyen the first Vietnamese and Southeast Asian woman in space. After landing, King kissed the ground. Sanchez exited first and hugged fiancé Bezos, while Perry sang "What a Wonderful World" during the flight. This marks the first all-women spacelift since Soviet cosmonaut Valentina Tereshkov's solo mission in 1963. And up next in sports, West Indies women lose to Pakistan in World Cup qualifier. And Cricket West Indies president praises regional four-day champions Guyana. Stay with us.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain. But NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very
At National Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you. Always.
Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend. Always here for you. Right here till the very end. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend. Always here for you. Right here till the very end.
First up in sports, the West Indies women's team hopes of qualifying for this year's 50-over World Cup took a hit today when they fell to a 65-run defeat at the hands of Pakistan. Batting first, Pakistan were bowled out for 191 in 49.5 overs, with Sidra Amin top scoring with 54. Hayley Matthews, Karishma Ramharak and Afi Fletcher all took 2 wickets each to lead the West Indies bowling attack. In reply, the West Indies women were in trouble early as they lost star batter and captain Hayley Matthews without any runs on the board. The West Indies women were eventually bowled out for 126, handing Pakistan the 65-run victory. The defeat was the Caribbean women's team's second in 3 matches, and they must now win their remaining 2 matches against Bangladesh and Taiwan to have any hope of qualifying for the Women's World Cup that will be played from September 29th to October 26th, 2025 in India. And in other sports-related news, President of Cricket West Indies, Dr. Kishore Shallow, has extended heartfelt congratulations to the Guyana Harpy Eagles following their impressive victory in the 2025 West Indies Championship, securing their 3rd consecutive 4-day title after a draw with Trinidad and Tobago Red Force on Saturday. In a statement issued today, Dr. Shallow lauded the Harpy Eagles for their consistency, discipline and excellence throughout the season. Dr. Shallow said, quote, "On behalf of Cricket West Indies, I offer sincere congratulations to the Guyana Harpy Eagles on their remarkable achievement. Winning back-to-back titles is no small feat, and their undefeated run this season is a testament to the leadership of Captain Tevin Imlach and the collective efforts of the players and coaching staff," end quote. The West Indies Championship was played over 7 rounds across the international venues in the Caribbean. Guyana Harpy Eagles, with 126.6 points, was awarded the grand prize of US $250,000. And when we come back, we'll have another look at the stories that made the headlines.
Yeah, man. Another day in the books. Well, hello there. Ooh, she pretty from head to toe, and are you ready to go? Wait there. Whew. Can't afford to slip up. Not even in my dreams.
Recapping the top stories. Local heroes honored at 5th Annual Constituency Aid Community Awards. Carifta team meets and interacts with Olympic gold medalist, and police force hosts staff development training. And that brings us to the end of the ZIZ Major Newscast. Thank you so much for joining us. I've been your presenter, Shaira Flanders. Have a good one.